Hey friends, welcome to my page DIY Crafts with Dar. Happy Friday, TGIF. Oh my goodness. Sorry, it took me a little bit. I've had a lot of questions this morning on invoices. I will get to the rest of them after this. I got all the invoices sent out that that I had. Am I going hoarse? Hello. Let's try this again. I got all of the invoices sent out that I had emails for. I have a few people that I did not get your email yet, so I did not get that invoice sent out. I did not send personal links through Facebook on these yet. I just went ahead and sent them through PayPal, so they went to your PayPal and your email. I'll go back through, and those people that haven't paid, by the time that I get back to it, I'll send individual links to their Facebook page. But there's probably 25% of the people already paid. So, and then there's questions. I sort the posts by who comments first. So sometimes there's questions about that. You have to sort it by who commented first, and then you go to the very bottom. So it's like backwards. It's backwards from what you think, but I am always happy to go ahead and check those. It just is going to take me a few minutes to do that. So, okay, so we have two projects here. We have these mugs. Do I dare stand them up? I think I'll just do them in two stacks. So I don't know if you guys saw this, but Miss Brenda Durant, she's a genius. She found these mugs at Target, and they are so perfect for our little stencil right here. Yeah, they're just perfect for this. So we're going to ink these. And I actually got two sets, so I'll probably do one after this so that I can just have two sets to take to my craft show because they are just so darn cute. I'm sure that they're just going to get snapped up. So these mugs, they're a little pricey because the fact that if you're going to sell them, sorry, I got something in my eye. It's a little bit more money because they're $5 each. So if you're going to sell them, you would have to sell them for probably, $7.95, $9.95. But they're really good, nice, heavy, durable mugs. And I love the way that they did the glazing on here. Sarah probably knows the term for that, and Pam, because they both have done ceramics forever. But anyways, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do sublimated towels. I have the apple. This is that's the backside. I'm not sure. I'm gonna ask you guys what you think. Okay, so let me, before we even get started on everything, I have the other two ones. I don't think that this is going to show up. I think I need to have something darker for this to go on. I don't think it's going to look right on this white towel. What do you guys think? I have extra towels. So I got 4 of the towels. These towels are from when I went to Hobby Lobby. They're $1.99. They're actually made for sublimation. So I do have extra towels. If I decided to do it, I could go ahead and do it. And I got these. I thought these are cute too. I was just going to show you. I'm probably not going to do it today, but I found these cute little coasters and they're fabric. So I could probably use this same stencil right here. Could probably use this on these cute little, yeah, those. On these coasters. Sorry. Okay, so the apples for sure, and it'll show up bright when you sublimate. You iron it on at a higher temperature. Let me check my temperature. What do I need to be at? And you need to have the fabric content of 75% polyester for it to show up bright. Okay, so it just won't be as bright if you use cotton. Okay, I need to set my heat thing. We'll do that one. We'll do that first. And then we'll do these last. We'll move this out of the way so that we want to ink this last because these have to sit and dry, and then I'll bake them in the oven. I'm not even to comments yet. Hello. So let me get to comments. Let me get myself in the corner. Darlene, do all the things that you normally do. There we go. Okay, let me share the VIP group. Okay, so like I was saying, I sent out all the invoices that I have emails for. I have 6 people I didn't have emails for. I will need to go in and send those differently. So check your PayPal, check your email for your invoice from the sale. If you didn't get an invoice, I will be sending links, personal links out, because sometimes it's hard for you guys to find them that way. Don't worry. I just figured I'd get them out to you guys. A lot of people already paid because they got it in their email or their PayPal notified them. So, and then there's questions. So I'll go back and I'll do that. I'm just searching. I'm trying to share to VIP group. That's what I'm doing right now. There's my VIP group. Okay, perfect. Perfect. And then let me just ask you your opinion on this. Let me turn my volume down so I can open this up. What you think? Okay. So I need to turn my heat press needs to go to okay, it needs to go to 360. Whoa, wait a second. Hang on. 360. Okay, so it needs to go to 360. So I need to turn it to 360. We heat press our ink at 305, just so you know. Okay, so this is going to be at 360. Okay, so, and you're not going to move it around. Okay, when you set it on there, you want to set it on there and leave it. You really, if you move it, it's going to, the ink and everything is going to do weird things. Okay, I think this one might turn out, although these flowers are white, so they're not going to show up on there. That's why I wasn't going to do that. Do you think this, I think I need a dark background for this one, or a different background. Maybe just slightly different, because the white flowers aren't going to show up on this. Do you think this one's going to show up? Maybe I should try it, just so that we can say we tried it. And how long is it for? It's for 60 seconds. Okay, 60 seconds. All right, medium pressure. Okay, so we're going to try it. I have my parchment paper to go over the top of it. Okay, we're going to do that first. These mugs are so cool. I love these mugs. I love these mugs. Okay, let me look at the comments. Okay, we'll do that. That will be second. So let me just move this stuff to the side. I don't want to knock these over. They're so cute. So I just ordered directly from Target. Brenda had given us the link. Okay, so hi Laura, how are you? Hi April, hi Deb, hi Bridget, hi Lori, good morning Sherry. I love the mugs. They're so perfect. She did great. They were not in the dollar spot that I know of. I ordered online. So the link was, she gave us the link on one of her posts. I'll try to find it for you guys. Hi Janine, how are you? Yeah, Laura, I think that the white, okay, white towel is, okay. Yeah, I think on that one, the white won't look good on it, but the apples are going to look really good on here. I saw Brenda did this too, so she's brilliant. I love that lady. She's really good. She's really good at giving us great ideas, and she's the one that said, look in your sublimation area at Hobby Lobby. So, hi Cheryl, hi Sandy, hi Sarah, hi Carrie. Good morning, Betty. Hi Chris. Thank you, Laura. You got your invoice and paid. Thank you so much. Yeah, the invoices are all out. Hey, Shirley. Hi, Pam. Hi, Lucia. Hi, Julie. Yep, you did the pumpkins on a white shirt, and it's beautiful. Okay, so I'll try the pumpkins on here. Good morning, Lynn. Hi, Stephanie. Laura found them over by Housewares. Oh, they were by Housewares. Okay, so in the other area. Okay, so let's start this. Let's start. Okay, so these are really cute. These were at Hobby Lobby. I thought these would be really cute with the Halloween ones on. We'll do those another day, not today. We don't have time for everything today. Okay, bringing in the mat, because I want to protect this. We don't want to keep set on that. Okay, and then let's get a towel. How about if we do one of each? We'll do one of each. Okay, so let me just iron this first. I always iron it and get it so that I get my wrinkles out first. Can't stand the wrinkles, guys. I see people post things and they have wrinkles. Please don't post wrinkly stuff. Iron your wrinkles out if at all possible. Get those wrinkles out of there. I know sometimes they're stubborn. Sometimes the wrinkles are stubborn. I know. Believe me. So let me just try to do it on this. So it's Friday, guys. Yay, we made it. Hubby's off. It says Friday off. So you might hear something in the background with my dogs. Yeah, you might hear the dogs. Okay, so here we go. I like to do mine, I don't do mine centered. I do mine so it's to the side. That's what you guys do too. Now this towel is not perfect. Look at the way they sewed it. Must have been a late night for whoever was creating this towel. The thing here is really off. So let me just scooch this up so you can see everything. Okay, so I'm gonna get it so we're straight on here. I'm going to put it on this half because when I fold it so this side shows. So you want to have it like this. So you're looking at basically the blank part of the paper. The ink's on the other side. Okay, so make sure you can read this because when you iron it, you want it to go on the right way. If you do it the other way, it's not gonna go. Okay, give me my parchment paper to go over it, and then I'm bringing in my heat press. Okay, I don't have tape to tape it down. I'm just going to not move my heat press. Okay, so when I set my heat press down, it's going to stay. And I think it's going to cover the whole thing. I don't think, and I'm going to set my timer. Is this my timer? Yeah, okay, so we need to do a minute. You know, try not to post with wrinkles you don't like the, yeah. Myself too. I don't like the wrinkles on myself. Look at those hands. Oh my goodness, guys. So, okay, so I'll have to hit this twice. I'm pretty sure it's all going to be covered. I hope I got to the top. I'm pretty sure that this is the size of the paper. Okay. If you move it, you need heat tape to help the paper. Yeah, exactly. And you're supposed to apply pressure is what it said. So I'm going to apply pressure this time and we'll see. Yeah, I don't have the heat tape here. They actually gave us some at, they did give us some. And I did not find it this morning. So, okay, let me look and see. I think we're okay. I think we're going to be okay. So can I just peek? I think it covered the whole thing. It looks like it did. Let me just peek. I know it's going to be really hot. I don't want to touch that. Let me do this. Let me put this down on here. I don't want to touch that. And I'm just going to lift the corner up and see if it did its thing. I feel like it needs to be just a little bit longer. I hope I didn't move it though. I think I only moved this part. I don't think I moved this. Okay. Oh, that's weird because there's like some little things there. Okay, I'm going to do it just a little bit longer. I don't think it's going to hurt it. Okay. You move it, you'll get shadowing. Okay, well, I'll know if I moved it. Yeah, I'm going to do it just a little bit longer. I think you're supposed to press down. Let's see. Let me see. I think it's going to be good. So this one is the apple one. We'll do the pumpkin one. I'll do extras later. I was going to do 2 of each, but I don't have to do them in front of you guys. Okay. All right. Did my camera go off? I think my camera's not working. I think it froze. I think I froze. Okay. Okay. You guys, I think my camera's froze. Can you guys still hear me? Okay, I think we're done. I think my cameras did freeze though. Okay, tell me. Let me just try to get my camera hooked back up. I think it froze. So if you can hear me. Can you hear me? Okay. Let me try to connect this again. Come on. Okay. So my camera froze when I took it off there. I think my camera in front of me is frozen too. So I'm just putting it back in the thing. Okay. We got, okay. So it turned out really good. It looks really good. Can hear, but you're frozen. Okay, so you can see it now though, right? There we go. Okay. All right. So sorry guys, I had to reset the camera. I think we're good now though. I think we're good. For some reason it just, yeah, it went, it was me. It was totally me. I defrosted. Okay, so there's one. So I didn't really push hard, but I put it back on. There were these little things here. That's just on it. That's I didn't move it. I did it okay. Okay, so I actually did it for more than a minute because I was worried. Okay, so this is the way I like to fold my towels when I put them out. I fold them like that. So there we go. There's one. Okay, let's do the pumpkin one. Hopefully my cameras stay. You know, technology can be a pain in the booty. Okay, let's iron this really quick. Sorry, I didn't have time to do this. I'm just glad that I actually thought about this when I was at Hobby Lobby. And there were only 4 there. Not that I would get more than that. So I just thought, hey, this is kind of fun. So $1.99. I don't know how much the sublimation things run, but $1.99 is not bad for the towels. Some people make their own sublimation stuff, so that's a really good price. It turned out really nice. Let me go to comments again. I have to go back to my comments. Yeah. So will they split when they're washed? I don't know if it'll come off. You don't feel it. It just kind of goes into the fabric. So it just kind of becomes part of the fabric. It does. These towels do say wash in cold. Now, I don't ever wash anything in hot, so I don't know. I think it's going to be fine. I won't be washing them because I'm going to be selling them. But I probably should test them out. Somebody else test them out and let me know. Because I don't want to sell them and have them not stay. But to me, they're kind of just for decoration. But my towels that I ink, I use them over and over and over. Yeah, Hobby Lobby has quite a bit of sublimation. I didn't even know that. Okay, let's get this one right. Let's do the pumpkin one. I'm gonna try it because I just want to. I didn't know if I should or not, so I think it's gonna be really pretty. We'll see. We'll see how this goes. They are restocking. I know some of these were going out of stock, and they did say that they're going to be restocking most of their stuff. There's only a couple of things that they're not restocking. Okay, so this is the pretty side. It goes down. Okay, so it goes down. And if you have the heat tape, it's really a great idea to put that heat tape on there. I'm just going to make sure I'm not lifting my my heat press. My heat press is the size of my sheet of paper, so I should be good as long as I'm just holding it down and pressing. And Jenny says sublimation ink becomes part of the fibers. Heat from the dryer could eventually fade, but would take a long time. Oh, perfect. Thank you for letting us know, Jenny. Sarah washed her t-shirt on regular and it was fine. Some of them are out of stock. Yes, I do believe they're already on reorder. I do believe. Okay, so this timer only goes to 30 seconds. I don't know if that's just the way it is. Oh, actually, I think you can set it for different. I think that's what this other thing is for. I'm not going to mess with it because I just leave it right here. But you know what? I did this for like a minute and a half. It didn't hurt it, so I think I'm going to do that. Sublimation stuff. So I think there's cups. There's sublimation cups there too, right? Used paste on a t-shirt this morning. Uh-oh. Oops. You know what? It might wash out a little bit. I use paste. Remember the glow in the dark paste that we have? What before? I think we have. Um, okay, I'm sorry. I saw a message come across. The glow in the dark paste. I used that on my jeans when I went to Pinners, and it didn't come out. It stayed. So I guess it just depends on the formula, because the glow in the dark did not come out. Okay, this should be ready. Are you ready to see this? I'm ready to see these pumpkins because I actually haven't seen them done except for on a pillow. I am ready, and it is hot as can be. Ooh, look at that. That is so pretty. Very pretty. Okay, it's not the color that I thought it was going to be. It's gorgeous. That is gorgeous. Okay, let me fold it. I love that. That is really pretty. Okay, so am I supposed to be touching it right away? I don't know. I guess it's not going on my hands, so I guess we're good. Okay, so we have those two, and now we're going to ink the mugs. All right, so we have, I'll do 2 more of each, but you don't have to watch me do that. Those are so pretty, guys. Okay, so let me get you the link, and let me see which ones are out, because I know this one was going out of stock, but they were going to restock it. So let me get to my sublimation. Sublimation. Okay. Oh, it's not. Guess what? It didn't take me to it. It didn't take me to it. Okay, what's new? Go to what's new. I have message after message coming through. They're important messages, but I'll have to wait to get back to them. Let me see what's out of stock for you guys. I know this was going to come back. They were going to reorder because it's still so early. I heard that they were reordering, but there are going to be some things that go out of stock that they won't reorder. But that was one of them. Okay, so this is in stock. This one's out of stock, but it's going to come back. Okay, we were told that it's going to come back. Okay, so the citrus ones, they're really pretty. This is what they look like. They might have showed up, but I'll look at on a t-shirt. I will probably use that. The white flowers don't really show up on that white t-shirt. I'll probably use it on something else. Okay, so let's move this. Let's get our other stuff done now. Let's do it. I know. Yep, Jenny, that's what her stuff is, sublimation. She has the most beautiful cups. Most beautiful. Okay, speaking of cups, let's do these mugs. All right, let's do this. Let me get this. We're going to ink on these, and then we'll let it dry, and then I will bake it in the oven. Now, Brenda said she cooks hers for 2 hours. Okay, at 300 for 2 hours. So I'm going to try that. And I actually have her printout, guys. I cheated. These are her beautiful cups that she made. Okay, so I'm going to do exactly what she did. I am going to do these exactly. So she didn't use the Hocus Pocus one, but you could use it. You could buy extra cups and use it. So here we go. We're gonna cut these apart. She actually did use this one. Okay, so but we could do the other ones. Let me see how it fits on there. Okay. I love what she did. A lot of times when I have inspiration from people, I will actually print out the picture so that I have it there to look at. Okay, cutting these apart. This is our little transfer. It is the Blue Basics. And we'll be doing this later next week. We'll start on a lot of this stuff. There's something on color fabric. The fabric color will show through as the ink is. Okay, perfect. Thank you. That makes sense. That makes sense. Hi, Marilyn. How are you? Hi, Ellen. I don't know when they'll be back. I can look and see in the back office. It will tell me there's a list that I can actually tell you how to get to that because you're a designer now. You will be able to look in your back office and see when it's available. Okay, so yeah, there's the list of ones that are out of stock, and and it will give you an approximate. Okay, this is going to go like this. You know what? I need something to go under that. Let me see what I have. Maybe this. Maybe that's the right height to just kind of hold that. You need to fuzz these. If you're putting it onto this, you need to fuzz it. Where's my fuzzing cloth? We haven't used our fuzzing cloth for a while. Hello. It's hiding here somewhere. I actually don't know where mine is. I'm going to just fuzz it on my t-shirt a couple of times. You really do want to fuzz it because it's going to stick really tightly to this when I stick it on there. Okay, and then I'm going to just fold my little corner. Okay, this one's going to go on here, and it's going to be in white, and there's little dots around it that are going to be in black. Okay, just like that. Get all your air bubbles out. Okay, all your air bubbles out. Okay, next is the cat. Cat's going to go on this one. So depends on if you're right or left-handed. I'm left-handed, so I would be doing it so that I'm holding it and the picture's on the other side. But this is basically for a right-hander. You'd like to know how to find it as well because you're a designer. Yes, if you go to your back office, yes. So go to your resource center, and in the back office is where it will be. It's under the yeah, I can, oops. Oh, I guess part of the tail is off on this one. Okay, I didn't fuzz it. Let me do that. These are actually really quick, and then they're going to dry. I'm going to let them sit and dry for probably a couple of days before I cook them. I'm not going to dry them with my heat gun. I feel like the ink you need to really let set. Okay, so it kind of goes off the side, the little tail. That's okay. Just like that. The feet are right at the bottom. Maybe I did that wrong. You know what? Let's go down. Let's go down on here where it's down a little bit further. Maybe right to there. Okay. Perfect. Perfect. There we go. That's better. The little fish is down a little bit, but it's going to be okay. It's all going to be okay. So in the back office, here's how you go. Let me see. Oh, you did your cups on both sides. Oh, that would make sense. That would be really cute on both sides. Okay, so to go to your back office, when you log in to Chocolate Tour, let me see if I can do this. You go to Designer Office. Okay, so there's a little, if you're on your phone, there's a little thing that says Designer Office. Okay, that's your back office. And then you go to Resource Library. Okay, so Designer Office and Resource Library. And then go to your quick links. Okay, so if you go to the quick links, then you go to your product list. Okay, so then product list, and open the PDF. And so if I scroll down here, it's really small on my phone, but I should be able to find, let me see if I can find it for you. It should be near the bottom is usually where those things are. So the product list, let me see if I can find it for you guys to let you know when it's back in stock. So if I can't find it quick, I'll just go back. But that's how you do it. You just go in there to that. Quick dry. Bundle. Yeah, it's not showing up right here like really quickly. But that's where it's going to be at. That's, what are they calling that? That one would be, I think it's actually in with the stencils. I don't know if it's in a separate area. If it's, sorry guys. Towels, chubbies. I'm just looking through one more time. Okay, but it should be on that list. Product, kitchen closed. Okay. All right. Sorry, I'm not finding it right away, but that's where you're going to go. That is where you're going to go to your back office, to the resource center, and then to your product list. And that's how you're going to find it, is like that. Okay, Hocus Pocus is, I'm not going to do Hocus Pocus. That one didn't fit as well. Halloween is going to go on the purple one. So that, yeah, you go to your back office into the resource center, and that is where all that stuff is going to live. Lots of great information back there. Okay. Halloween. So the bat. The Halloween goes all the way to the top, and the little bat goes all the way to the bottom. Get all your air bubbles out, okay? And then this just kind of wrapped around here. So if you wanted to, you could do the Hocus Pocus there instead. Should we do Hocus Pocus instead? And do so see, here's her cute little broom, but Hocus Pocus would be cute also. And just do, it might be hard to do that pumpkin. Okay, I'm going to stick with what Brenda did. I like the broom on there. Okay, I'm fuzzing it on my t-shirt really quick. And then she just kind of wraps it around here like this. Does it start that far back? It does. Okay, so hello. Right, like that. Okay. And folding the corner just a tiny bit so I can peel that up. Okay. All right. I feel like there's an air bubble right there. I love that we can share on Design Studio. If you're not on Design Studio and you're a designer or Perks members, you need to get your butt over there, because there's so many great ideas from so many different people, and you can post your projects too. I see Laura posting hers on there a lot. And I think that's great. It's wonderful that we can share. We can share our ideas. Okay, let's start with this one. Let's start with Spooky. Our spooky little ghost. And I think I'm going to need smaller squeegees. And then these are just going to dry. Oh, here we go. Here's a detail tool. This will work better. There's a navy blue cup too. Yes, I saw the navy blue one. I just wasn't sure about it going with all of the colors here. I really like the navy blue. I thought that was really cute. Okay, just doing the ghost part. There's some little black things around the outside. I'll do those in black. Little dots that are going to be in black. Okay, so getting my ghosty done. I want it to be nice and smooth, because when you pull it off, you don't want any of this to be all lumpy. Okay, so you want it to be nice and smooth. Don't stress. Ink does not dry quickly, so you are not going to have to do this fast. Okay, these are going to look really cute on those little coasters that I got. So the coasters were from Hobby Lobby. I showed you those right here. So those will look really cute on these coasters. We'll do that another day. They had some that were a bigger plaid, but I thought the striped ones were really cute. Okay, so getting that smoothed out. Okay, and then gonna grab my detail tool and do all my little black areas. Have little tiny black dots here, and then we'll just peel this off. Okay, you're going to be really careful when you peel it. You're not going to peel it quickly. You're going to go slow so it doesn't fling ink anywhere. Sometimes people are so excited they want to rip it off like a band-aid, but you can't. You just have to go slow with it. Okay, there's that. Let's see. Laura says she's oh, your order hasn't been the post office is having issues. You know, I had problems with some of mine too. I don't think I have all my orders yet. I made a couple of small orders so that I could get extra of the pumpkin transfer. Okay, just peeling up. Okay, I think I should probably peel sideways. It would probably be better to peel sideways. And then I'm going to just take this, I'm going to stick it onto the backer sheet, and I'm going to make sure that my fingers are not touching any of this. And I'm going to check my fingers. Look how cute that is. Okay, it's going to go onto one of the little backer sheets, and we will wash this. So cute. Okay, going to move that to there. Okay, this roll works pretty good. Worst part is the post office is 40 minutes from you, so when it went there, Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm sorry. That's the worst. Post office issues just make me so mad. It's so frustrating. Okay, so the fish part is white and the cat is going to be black. Yeah, I've had problems where things have gone actually out of the country for my customers, and I'm like, what the heck? And it's out of your control. Once you mail it, it's gone. It's out of your control, and you feel so bad, and there's nothing you can do about it. You know, you just have to believe in the system that it's going to eventually make its way back. Yeah, it's not fun though. It is not. I had ones that this time I had them sent overnight, and they did not do it overnight. It came regular mail, but I paid for, so I need to go back and have them refund me for that because I paid for it to come overnight. I know I know they've had some changes in the warehouse. I do know that. So I know that Julie's not there anymore. So Julie was one that kept everything together in the warehouse. Julie's not there anymore, so that probably makes a difference. Okay, here's our kitty with his little bone. Look how cute this is. That is really cute. So don't touch the top, Darlene. I'm telling myself, don't touch the top. This just needs to sit and dry. The great thing is that I can just leave these in here, and I won't be doing a Facebook Live until Monday. And I can let them sit and let them dry. And the great thing is they'll just kind of sit like that. Okay, Halloween. So white for the word Halloween, and then black for my bat. Mugs are from Target, and I got mine online. So I was able to get mine through a link that, let me see if I can find you guys the link. I might be able to find it in my email really quick. Let me just give me a second and let me see. Target. Target delivery. Where's my maybe. Nope, that's a survey. That's a survey. Maybe I can find it. Items have arrived. Oh, items are arriving. Let me see if it will take me to the actual thing. I think it will. I think I can give you guys the link for these. Yep. Okay. Somehow, I think. Okay, I'm going to try. I'm going to try to give you the link. I think it's going to work. Okay. Let me go here. Okay, they're $5 each. Okay, let me know if that works. I think it worked. Okay, white for the top part of this for the Halloween. I'm going to just hold it like this. I actually could use a regular squeegee for this. And then I can just go across. Just have to be careful the part on the bat. Okay, so if you ordered from the sale, I did send out the invoices unless I didn't have your email, and those guys, I'm going to be requesting your email. I did send a couple of messages asking people. It's hard because if I'm not friends with you, you may not see the message, so I'll probably do a post on the VIP group for those people that I need your emails still. And so check your PayPal, check your email. I did send out those invoices last night before I went to bed. Got everybody's invoices done yesterday. I did have a couple of people that had me add some things because I closed everything out by, I think it was by 6 o'clock I was working on it. I had everything closed. I closed off commenting, so you can't comment, because I didn't want to be working on them and have people still adding. So check for your invoice, get that paid. I'm going to start pulling orders and getting orders mailed out ASAP. Okay, so let me just turn this and let's peel up. I'm just peeling slowly. Okay, ink can splatter, so you don't want that to happen. You want to go diagonal. Okay, it looks like oh, I think that was the design though. I think the design had a little skip. Yep, it did. Okay, perfect. Look at how cute this is. These are adorable. Okay, and so easy. So you're going to bake it in the oven after you've let it dry. I let mine dry for several days. Okay, so I'll let them sit in here, and then I'm going to put them in the oven at 300. Brenda says she does hers for 2 hours. Okay, so I'm going to do it for 2 hours. I'm going to try her method. Okay, the little ghosties, this all has to be black because my cup is white. So this whole thing is going to be black. It worked. The link worked. Okay, perfect. Thank you so much. So all of this is black. So you could do this, or you could do the Hocus Pocus one. All right, so here we go. All right. So cute, guys. These are super easy. If you haven't inked on ceramic, you need to try it. And then don't sit there and try to pick it off with your fingernail. You probably will be able to pick it off, but why would you do that? I've asked people that before. They're like, it comes off when I pick at it. Don't pick at it then. Okay, I think I might have got some off the edge. I might have to take a Q-tip. If you mess this up, you can wash it off and try over again. Okay, so don't sweat the small stuff. Inking on ceramic is really easy compared to inking on a t-shirt. Okay, so inking on a t-shirt, it's one and done. You mess it up, you got to cover it up with something. Okay, but I'm gonna have to pull it from this end because it's right to the edge. So we're gonna pull it this way. You can take a little Q-tip if you have an area that you need to get off of there. You can just wet that Q-tip and you can wipe it off. Okay. All right, I think we got it. It's just going slow. Okay, I didn't mess it up. But there is like an area. Is that supposed to be that way? I think it might be drippy like that there. It might supposed to be that way. Yeah, it was. Okay, there we go. Look at that. I think there is like, okay, and then these I just washed them. So anything that is ink, you're going to wash it right away. Because you can use these over and over. That's the great thing, is that you can use it over and over. There's ink right there. You don't want to set anything on top of that because, let me just do this. I'm going to take a paper towel. This is generally what I do to transport my stuff to my sink. I will take a paper towel and I will lay all my stuff on it to carry it. So I'm going to move these guys just so that I have a way to carry them. I don't usually stack them on top of each other because then it just gets all messy. But I'm just going to move this over here. I will be doing my other towels after we're done so that I can get those out of the way. Just going to move that over here. They just fell. You guys. They just fell on the floor. Oh my goodness. At least they fell. One fell right with the down. So now I have ink on my floor. Okay. All right. So aren't they so cute? These are super cute, guys. All right. So we have all of those. We'll do something else with this. We have a project with this coming up. We have some blocks that are really cute that we can do. And I got to turn my oh, guess what? That's so weird. Oh, I unplugged it already. That's why. Okay. Let's see. You thought it was $3.50 for 1 hour. $3.50 for 1 hour. Oh yeah, $3.50. Okay, so she does $3.50 for 2 hours is what she did, right? She did $3.50 for 2 hours. I'm pretty sure that she did 2 hours instead of 1 hour. Okay, so there's that. These are so cute, guys. I don't want to touch it. I'm going to just stack two. I'm going to put you up to myself. I'm going to show you the towels again. Okay. So I'm stacking those so when I put you to me, you'll be able to see them. And then I've got my 2 towels that we did. So we did these 2 towels. Look how cute. So yeah, Brenda did it for 2 hours. So I love these towels. So these are Sublimation. 300 for 2 hours. Okay, so she did 300 for 2 hours. That worked better for her. I'm going to try that because I haven't done. What I usually do is I cook it for an hour and then I turn off the heat and I let it just do its thing. So it just sits there for hours until it cools down. I don't take them out when they're hot. I let them just cool down on their own. So I'll bake them and then I will just leave them in there sometimes for a couple of days because I'll forget. But aren't these great? Aren't these great? Look how cute this is. These look so cute all stacked up. I'm so afraid though. I'm so afraid it's gonna fall because you know me. So anyways, get your mugs from Target. I ordered 2 sets so I could get free shipping. If yours are available at your store, you'll be able to go pick them up. Okay. Mine weren't available at my local store. I had to have it delivered from the warehouse and it only took 3 days to get to me, but I got free shipping and they're $5 a piece. So I have 2 sets. So I'll be doing another set, probably not right at this moment because I'd have to wash my stencils and I'm not going to do that. But I probably will do it before I bake these. I'll make it worth my while. I'll have a full oven of stuff to bake, right? Okay, guys, thanks for being here. Put them in the oven for 1 hour, turn it off and leave it overnight. Yeah, you can do that for sure. For sure. Yeah. She did hers for 2 hours. It's important to make sure your cups or whatever you're inking is able to withstand the oven heat. Right. Yes. Yes. For sure. For sure. Okay, guys. All right. I love you guys. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being my little guinea pigs on these. I didn't know. I didn't know if this one would turn out. And it's gorgeous. It's gorgeous on there. So I'm going to plug in my my heat press. I'm going to do 2 more of them. I might go wash my stencils so I can get these all done and then just be done with it. And just be able to cook all of them. I can't wait to have them at my craft show. They'll be so cute, won't they? All right. I hope you guys have a fantastic weekend. I have lots of fun things coming up next week. And make sure that you check for your invoice if you were in the sale. If you didn't give me your email yet, I need that. I can't send an invoice without an email. It doesn't work very good. It's hard to open that way. All right. I love you guys.